Alright, these are my favorite soccer teams from each league. Starting out with Spain, it is the greatest team in the world, FC Barcelona. If you guys have been following me for a while, then you would know that FC Barcelona is my team, and I've been supporting this team since 2008. I love the fan base, I love everything about this club. This team, like, I don't care what anybody says, it still is the greatest team in the world, and sure, we haven't won the Champions League this year, but next year, we're going to win the Champions League. Moving on to Italy, my favorite team to support is AC Milan. I am a huge fan of Serie A, and I know a lot of people call that league boring, but I think it's a really good league and a very entertaining league. I just love AC Milan because of their history, and I also like some of their players that they had in the past, like Kaká, Inzaghi, Gattuso, Pirlo. Like, they just had a lot of great players during the team, and I always supported this team when they won like the Champions League or when they won Serie A. Moving on to Germany, my favorite team to support is Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund is pretty much Barcelona's allies, and also I just love how big of an underdog team they are in Germany, and also their fan base is just really fantastic, and I think it has to be one of the most respectable fan bases in the world of football. Moving on to France, my favorite team to support is AS Monaco. Another underdog team that I support, and this is PSG's rivals when they're competing against them for League 1. Now, the main reason why I like AS Monaco is because of their academy, because they produce a lot of great players in the past, like Henry and Mbappe, and I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of other people. And these are also the same players that play for the senior team once they get older, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of Barcelona. Now, obviously, they didn't stay for this club for too long because they wanted to play on other teams, but I just love that like AS Monaco had a little bit of La Masia factor when they had like players come out from their academy and use them for the senior team. Moving on to England, my favorite team to support is Aston Villa. This is the third underdog team that I support, and I just love Aston Villa because they always give the most entertaining matches to the big teams like Chelsea, Manchester City, Arsenal. Like, they always give them like the most entertaining matches of all time. Moving on to Mexico, the team that I support is America. Now, I'm going to be completely honest here, I really don't watch the Mexican league unless if it's like the final of the Mexican Cup, right? But I always love Club America because one, I think their logo looks pretty sick, and number two, I think they're the most successful team in Mexico, so that's the reason why I support them. Moving on to the US, I actually have two teams that I support, and one of them is Inter Miami. And I think it's a little bit understandable why I support Inter Miami is because of the GOAT Messi, and I want to see him succeed in MLS. But my main team that I do support in the MLS is LA Galaxy. Now, the reason why I support LA Galaxy is because I'm from LA, and I gotta support my hometown. Not to mention that LA Galaxy is the most successful team in MLS. They have the most MLS Cups, and plus we have the best players coming to this team like Ivra Herbis, David Beckham, Donovan. Like, man, the history behind this team is just great, and I just like supporting a lot of my LA teams like around here in this area.